For those power-hungry non-PoE devices, the 95 watts industrial PoE splitter. Think of it as a translator. Hi tech lovers! Welcome back to Fast Cabling. Now look at this place. Massive machines, high voltage lines everywhere, and a critical need to monitor everything. But here's the brutal truth. Getting power and data to sensors and cameras in this environment isn't just hard. It's dangerous, expensive nightmare. So today we are diving into a real-world industrial puzzle and a clever single cable solution that solved it. Our case is a heavy industrial site. Their mission? Deploy monitoring equipment on huge machinery operating in a high voltage zone. The goal is simple. See what's happening, collect data, and prevent failures. But the reality? A wiring hellscape. Challenge 1. Geography. This equipment is spread across the site, running separate network cable and power lines to every single point. There's miles of conduits and countless man-hours. Challenge 2. The voltage jungle. These machines live next to high voltage infrastructure, so standard wall-wart power adapters aren't just unreliable here. They are a safety risk and an electrical approval nightmare. Challenge 3. The power hunger. Many of these critical edge devices, industrial cameras and sensors, are non-PoE. They need more juice than standard PoE can provide. So even if you get a network cable there, you're stuck finding a local AC outlet, which often doesn't exist. So imagine the complexity. For each device, you're managing 2 cables. One for data, one for power. You're adding points of failure, maintenance headaches, and skyrocket installation costs. So the traditional approach was broken. So what if we could collapse those 2 problems, power and data, into one? What if that single Ethernet cable running to a camera could also deliver serious industrial grade power? That's not regular PoE. We're talking about PoE++, IEEE 802.3 BT standard. This standard can deliver up to 90 watts, even 95 watts over a single cable. So this is the key that unlocks the door. Every great network needs a robust heart. In our solution is this, an industrial grade outdoor PoE++ switch. Now let's break down why it's perfect for this war zone. First, it's a tank. IP67 enclosure, sealed it against dust, water, and built to handle extreme temperature. This isn't office gear. It's made for harsh outdoor. Second, it's powerful. With PoE++, it has a total power budget of 180 watts across its 8 ports. It can feed multiple high-power devices simultaneously. Third, it's smart and resilient. It's L3 managed. That means VLANs for segmenting traffic, QoS for prioritizing critical data. But here's a killer feature for uptime. Fast ring topology. With a flip of the switch, it creates a redundant ring network. If a cable gets cut, it reroutes traffic in under 20 milliseconds, minimizing downtime. And 4, it has a highway on-ramp. Let's take a look at this 4 SFP plus ports. There are 10 gigabit uplink. They're your fiber highway back to the control room, covering long distance without signal loss. So this switch is the central hardened power and data distributor. And now I'm going to plug in 2 Ethernet cable, one for our network video recorder and the second one for our Edge PDZ camera. Now this is IP67, so make sure you do it right. First, pull your cable through the gland, then use the rubber seal to wrap around your cable. Put it through it and push the rubber right in. Now make sure you fasten it with a wrench, not only by your hand. Then we can plug in the Ethernet cable. This one is for the network video recorder. And we have one more here. This one is for our edge device, the PDZ camera, which is a high-power device. Let's connect it to an NVR. Let's follow our Ethernet cable, and here's the real genius for those power-hungry non-PoE devices, the 95 watts industrial PoE splitter. Think of it as a translator. It takes in the high-power PoE++ language and translates it into a language your device understands, provide clean DC power and gigabit data. Now what it does is, it takes one cable from the switch goes in, and inside this splitter performs a magic trick. It safely separates the incoming electrical power from the data stream. It then outputs a stable DC voltage like 12 volt or 5 volt through a standard connector and a gigabit Ethernet signal. So your non-PoE devices plug in like it's using normal power adapter. But there's no power adapter inside. And not only can be powered by a PoE++ switch, you can also power it with a PoE++ injector, 90 or 95 watts. Now let's connect it. So on the back, we can see it has a special design. This is allowing you to mount it on the DIN wheel flexibly. Now let's mount it on our DIN wheel. And why is industrial grade? It's built for this life. Surge protection to handle electrical spikes and overload protection, and it operates in extreme temperature. It even does a power handshake with the switch to ensure everything is compatible before sending full power. Now this is the PoE port. After we plugged in, we can see the indicated light is on. We are using an Ethernet cable here to connect to the LAN port to send data. And down here, we have a DC connector. Let's connect it to power up our PDZ camera. And also using this Ethernet cable to send data. See? Now we're getting both power and data. And let's check out the video feed. And we're using only one Ethernet cable here. Here we go. Now we're getting the live video feed. And finally, here's some deployment pro tips. First, placement is key. Mount your splitter close to your end device and keep the DC cable run short to provide power loss. Don't automatically hide it in the hottest spot on the machine. Second, match the voltage. Don't just buy for wattage. Check if your device needs 5 volt, 12 volt, or 24 volt. Get a splitter that matches that output first. So the results? You've just powered a high-demand device using only the single Ethernet cable you were already running for data. No separate electrician work, no AC outlets, just one clean, reliable line. And by combining a hardened PoE++ switch as the central hub with these intelligent splitters at the edge, we solved the core problem. We centralized power distribution, making it safer and easier to manage, and we drastically simplified installation. One cable run per device. So we gained the flexibility, being able to place equipment anywhere we can run a cable, and we improved reliability by eliminating fragile local power supplies. This isn't just about neat wiring, it's about enabling monitoring and automation in places where it was too complex or risky before. It's a smarter way to connect the industrial world. Thank you very much for joining us. If you faced a similar connectivity beast, let us know in the comment section below. And I'll see you in our next video.